Folks, if you're this kind of person who's struggling with sugar, so you're trying to avoid sugar, or you're just trying to avoid candies and things that are rich in that nature, and you're trying to lose weight as well, here is my advice to you. I've had clients who are trying to lose weight at the same time they're trying to battle with sugar and cravings. Here with me, I have a piece of cake. This is Anto's cake. He's the one who baked this for me. It's banana cake. It's very sugary and very sweet. At the same time, I have eggs over here, 5 of them. 5 eggs. Chocolate with some milk. If you want to have good relationship with food, the first thing you need to do is to avoid demonizing food. Stop battling with sugar, saying that, oh, I've been trying to fight with sugar for the past 2 months, but I'm unable to. Sugar is not an issue. According to me, I don't think sugar is an issue at all. So, issue is you're not eating enough of proteins. And when I say protein, I don't necessarily mean eggs. It could be chicken, beef, or any animal that you like. For me, what I normally do, I first start with eggs. I have cake with me, but for me to eat it, I first have to focus on this, eggs or protein. I'll eat all of this with tea or whatever. Then when I'm done with my eggs, now I can come to my cake. The lesson here is, when you're trying to lose weight, sugar is not an issue. 9 times out of 10, you're under eating protein and fiber. Just say, I'll start my morning with a meal that is rich in protein. It could be the leftovers. Maybe you had chicken with rice previous night, or chicken with potatoes or ugali. Just cook enough of that so that it can also be for breakfast. The same food you had for dinner is the same food that you'll have for breakfast. And then make sure that it's very rich in protein. Maybe rich in protein, it could be you eat 2 eggs with the leftover for chicken. Or it could be 5 eggs with some traces of meat there. But don't start with cake and then you say, I'll finish with eggs. By the time you're getting to eggs, you find out that you're already full and you have no space for this. And then when you start eating for breakfast, you realize you're even more in control of the foods that are in between the course of the day. It could be lunch, it could be snacks. You find out that you don't need to snack since you're still full. The beauty behind eating enough protein first thing in the morning is that you'll feel very satiated, very fulfilled, such that you will not have any need or excuse for eating snacks. So, eat your protein first before you go for bread, before you go for ndoma, before you go for any carbohydrate, any form of carbohydrate. It could be in a simplest form, it could be in a complex form. Start with protein, then you finish with carbs and also fats. That's what I do. That's what I tell my clients. For those who are trying to battle with the sweet tooth, first go with protein. And protein is not peanut butter. Protein is not beans. Protein is animal. Anything that can fly, swim, crawl, or walk. That is what I consider protein. You can mix and match, let's say chicken with eggs. You can eat chicken with eggs. You can eat beans with beef, beans with eggs, beans with like animal product versus plant-based. You mix the two, but don't eat rice with beans. Don't eat dengu with beans or chapati. Don't eat lentils with rice. Try to eat animal with protein, with the carb source. Classify any legume as starch. That's how I do it. That's it. If you do that, you'll develop a good relationship with food. Let this be a reward after you have hit your protein intake. Anytime you're hungry, protein should be the first thing that will click in your head before you go for your candy. And if you're like feeling you're craving for something, like it could be a cake, it could be soda, it could be juice, it could be yogurt, first drink some water. Before you go for the cake, drink some water. Sometimes you're just thirsty, you're not hungry, you're thirsty, but your brain is telling you that you're hungry. So you're going for the wrong choices of food. Or you can go for a fruit. It could be an apple, it could be anything. When it comes to fruit, I consider anything succulent. So I don't consider banana and avocado as fruits. I consider them as food. When I'm hungry, I'm not go for a banana, even though they are good. Instead, I'll go for anything that is juicy. It could be watermelon, it could be oranges, it could be pineapples, it could be apples. because they are rich in fiber. Again, they will make you feel full, but in real sense, you're not very full because it's just fiber that you have fed your body with. That's how you do it. It's either water or fruits or Coke Zero. Before you do this, you go for this. And then from there is when you can decide to go for this after you've done that. Because 9 times out of 10, again, you'll not feel the need or the urgency of eating cake. My rule of thumb, protein first thing in the morning, very high. 2 eggs is not enough. Go for at least 4 eggs, 5 eggs above. If you can't handle 5 eggs, go for either chicken, beef, or any animal that you like. Could be even fish. I'll not force you to eat that which you don't like. And then drop or top up with some eggs. If you ate 2 eggs for breakfast, add some other sources of protein to make it like bulky. And then from there, go for your carb with tea or whatever thing that you like. Lunchtime, you'll not feel hungry. That's one thing I know for sure. Because you feel like you've had a lot of food. So if you're feeling some kind of way, it's either an apple or any fruit that you like or water. Wait for dinner and then cook. That's how you'll be cycling your foods. Food for breakfast, food for dinner, snacks for lunchtime, which is water or fruit. That's it.